Okay, looks like we are back now. 1-1. Team Barrage versus Team Infused. Of course, for anyone who doesn't know, Team Barrage are actually Team Effect, formerly Team Effect. They have changed organisations for this LAN event. EGL Blackpool. 1-1. As I said, Canals is known for its slow, passive play. Can Infused really take the momentum out of Barrage now and take this map? Let's jump on board with the previous winners, Team Barrage. Let's see what opening strategy they do. Phelpsy is going low side. Crazy is going to take the snipe. It looks like a more basic strategy there. Team Infused. Ruthless is actually going to trying to go for the torp bow. It is going to happen because they're going to go for the double revive. Well played by them, and they managed to get out in time. Phelpsy, great support there. And it looks like Team Barrage have taken torp bow and allowed Infused now to actually take middle bridge. Ruthless getting a stick on Chucky though. We did not see that. Must have caught him out from low side. Infused will not be happy with that pick there. 4v3. Barrage are trying to take middle bridge now with the numbers. How can they play this? Ruthless has to be careful. Phelpsy has gone in. He's picked up nades right in front of a player. Perhaps a miscommunication there. Ruthless is going to go down. Craze taking up that kill. Phelpsy will fall. Perhaps big mistake there by Team Barrage. Simply picking up nades in front of Infused. No way were they going to let that slide there. Craze, of course, still has the sniper. He's been absolutely amazing this tournament. Perhaps even the best sniper we've seen at this EGL Blackpool. Let's see if he can help his team out now and even out the numbers. Game has slowed down now, of course. I think Infused will play this smart. They're not taking Team Barrage for granted, and they will play for nades, it seems. And they have gone for the second snipe. Jack Reaction now has got the sniper. We know how good he is from the previous Gfinity tournaments. From the Gfinity tournaments even. How good he is. Second sniper's up now. Will Luke said go for it? Yes, he has. They have picked it up now. 2 snipers in the hands of Cog. Looks like Reaction will actually challenge with the snipe now at this point. Trust in his own skill. Completely slow down the game now. It looks like they will wait for next frag grenades. It won't be a play here. Crazed going low side, it seems. Water still holding middle bridge. Jack Reaction though is actually taking cover against his sandbag. Perhaps he can try and... No, perhaps he could have tried to take an angle there on snipe. He is going for these awkward covers, of course. Frag grenades. Believe Jack Reaction actually weaponside them. Craze now with the awkward cover to try and take an angle on the middle bridge. Oh, Luke said caught out a little there. He's going to get full redded by Craze. Reaction trying to body check, and I think Team Barrage are going to try and move out now. Craze is trying to hold his bridge. Lucas said no, they're still there. Frag grenades up now for Infused, and they already have taken high side. Here comes the play. Nades in water says to try and block off Lucas Aid. It looks like he will run. There was a body check on Reaction, but it's not going to stop him from charging. And Crazed with an amazing headshot there on Craze. Wow, we missed that. 2 versus 2 now. Wars watching water stairs. Jack trying to take a little bit of map control back in the form of middle bridge. 30 seconds remain. What an epic round so far. Slow play, but both teams being active, trying to take their advantage. Lucas Aid's in low side. Has to be careful, of course. While Reaction has the snipe in his hands. It looks like they're going to regroup now. A high side. Whoa, Wardle's actually going to try and push Craze. Craze has got the body check on. Wardle's with a silly roll perhaps into Craze's shotgun, and Craze is not going to let that slide. But of course, Reaction stayed right back to ensure either the draw or the win for that round. Crazed snuffing out quickly that push. That 3v2 push with that headshot. Sadly, we did miss it. That was very well played by him, perhaps saving that, definitely in fact, saving that round for Team Barrage. He is having an excellent tournament so far. No snipe now, I don't think. Reaction's going to try and meet go with Craze to high side. He is going to lose that though. And Craze, oh, Craze actually taking out Reaction there despite Team Barrage moving back. Wardle's stuck on middle bridge now. He is going to get angled from behind. Ruthless is behind. Wow. What a quick round. Infused quickly losing up high side there. They did not pick up the sniper, but Craze, his efforts of pushing middle bridge and that aggressive angle on that sandbag completely thwarted so fast. And then of course the simple 2v1 for them. Well played indeed. It looks like Infused are actually going to go for 2 high side now. Was jumping forward with the Reaction again. And it looks like teams are actually sitting back at this point. Torbo in the hands of Team Barrage. They played for the more passive strategy. They have to be careful. Wardles is taking nades. Can Reaction now. He's probably going to try and get back to his sniper, and it looks like he's en route. Has to be careful though. Crazed is watching it, and he's proven this map how deadly he is with that sniper. Perhaps too much of a risk without weapon sliding for Reaction. Ruthless, of course, has got the torp bow, holding it down low. Has to be careful though, of course. Fire coming his way. And he has rolled out in time. Very well played indeed. Jack Reaction so eager to pick up the snipe now. Craze. You can see that glint across the map. He is aiming. He does not want that in Jack's hands. That is the last thing Barrage want at this point. Passive play, of course, from them. Lucasade seeing what he can do high side. Has to be careful. Chucky just hiding down low side now. Watching the top area. Smokes will go up, and I think that might be for the next frag grenades. Let's have a check. Nope, they have smoked middle bridge though. Oh no! Reaction trying to pick up the snipe in the smoke, but Crazed has taken him out. They're not giving anything away. Second snipe now in Team Barrage's hands. Will Barrage move up now before the next frag grenades have been picked up? Craze still in the junction area. Wardles is actually just behind on the junction. They have to be careful. Torpos could be teardropped, as it said, round the corner to try and make a play. It's not happening. Here comes the push from Barrage. They're being met by frag grenades though. Ruthless being caught out. They have to roll off at this point. Can Infused take advantage? Doesn't look like Barrage have pulled off. Phelpsy with the snipe though, with the second snipe, trying to look what he can do down low side. It's not happening for him just yet. And Barrage's push quickly being thwarted, and the numbers being returned evens to evens. So Team Barrage have 2 snipes in their hands, and Infused have 0. But Infused have map control in the form of junction, and Barrage are backed up towards their side of the map, definitely on their bridge. 1 minute left again on passive canals. Here comes the play now by Barrage. They're trying to snipe. It looks like on the low side. They're pushing low side. They have taken it. Torpo in the hands of Barrage. They've left their side of the map now to try and take the other teams. Chucky's going to be met on this bridge. He has to be careful though. It's a 1v1. He does win against Craze though. Craze perhaps pushing when he shouldn't have. Should have waited for his teammates to help him out a little. 3v2 now. Phelps will be trying to get out, I think. Make create as much distance as possible. It looks like Wardle's actually found Lucasade, trying to get the 1v1. Meaty shot by Lucasade, and he will win that 1v1. Wardle's not getting any strong shots off there. 2v2 now in the last 10 seconds. Are Barrage going to try and make a play? Phelps is behind them. Quickly turning around. He's going to try and use a snipe, but it's not going to happen for him. Phelpsy with the push, and Lucasade to force that draw. Wow. Absolutely insane rounds now for this map. Team Infused thwarting that push. 4v3. Quickly tangent to a 3v3. But sadly that was not enough. take the round. So, change of strategy perhaps from Ruthless does spot Infused going heavy down low side, at least 3. No torp bow being played for now. Reaction finally able to put the sniper in his hands. Very well played by him. The previous rounds, of course. Phelpsy and Barrage now are the ones with map control. But Craze has the frag grenades, of course. They have to be careful now. It's junction and high side is a very vulnerable area to get frag grenade. I'm not sure if they know where he is through that smoke. They have to be very careful now. They are boxed in by Reaction on snipe on pillars and Craze on nades. Craze has been thrown nades at Phelpsy. Nothing's going to happen. Let's see if there's a play made here now. Tension's running high. Barrage noticed that they're getting messed around. Reaction, can he take the snipe? No! No shot taken there against Team Barrage as they pull out of that high side. Tricky situation. Phelpsy, of course, has to be very careful, and yep, he has pulled out now to the second pillar. Crazed wants to pick up the snipe this time. Lou, of course, backed up against the bridge. Craze holding high side. Wardle's back on the low side. It looks like, guys, this round is about to get very slow indeed. Smoke's now going up for Barrage. Reaction does not manage to pick off Craze's head as he picks up the snipe. Looking to get this angle at this point. Very tricky angle, of course, from high side win for Team Barrage to perhaps push. Reaction, of course, we know does not enjoy these passive maps. He is a very active player in how he plays, and so certainly this will be not a fun map for him, despite being so great with the snipe and so at home when using it. Smoke's now going up for Team Infused. They're going to be trying to get frag grenades at this point. See if we can jump on board with the team snipe for Barrage. Crazed. He is watching middle bridge. Has to be careful though, of course. His Reaction has the snipe himself. Those smokes perhaps a little dummy in actually trying to pick up the nades, because they didn't in the end. Every player in the game now is still Ruthless is watching that low side push from Waterstairs. Phelpsy keeping an eye on high side. Crazed watching the middle bridge area. It'll be interesting to see now. 1-0 to Team Barrage. We've had 2 drawn out rounds. How are they going to play? It's 1 minute left. We know the strategy of sending one to spawn to force the draw does work. But is that an option for either team? Are they going to try that? Here we go. There's a lot of movement from Infused, and this is the push. 3 trying to push high side using the nades now. Phelpsy's going to get caught out there. His teammates were not there to help. Phelpsy's going to go down. Craze is not able to escape the push from his bridge. 4th member of Infused actually going for the push. Lucasade has been trapped. Great push for the 4v1. Ruthless now hiding in this corner of the map. No members dead for Team Infused, so they cannot check cameras for him. They're going to have to scout and run across the map. Reaction has just ran past him. Chucky now. They are going to find him down low side, unfortunately. For Ruthless, spotted instantly as soon as Chucky came around that corner, and very quickly killed. 1-all now. Again, I said it was interesting how Infused were going to play this, and as soon as I said that, there was a play and a fantastic push, not losing a single life. Very well played by Infused, completely blocking them in there on that bridge. Okay, looks like Ruthless and Co are going down bomb, and it looks like they're going to try and play for the torp bow this time. Not sure if Infused know about that strategy now. Craze has the snipe, of course. Here's the play for the torp bow. They are going to manage to get it without getting downed. They have gotten out. Infused not stopping them from getting that snipe, torp bow even. Chucky down low. Ruthless trying to see if he can use that torp bow now. Down low, it's not going to happen for him. Ruthless trying to strike through the smoke. It's not going to connect though above the staircase. Crazed with the snipe at this point. No. Crazed throw in the nades now for Team Infused on low side. Very back grenades, but they won't connect. unfortunately. Using the L trigger there to crouch and throw those nades. Reaction is actually on mid-map, so it does not have the sniper. Only Barrage do. Again, guys, we've seen another round. Team Barrage have taken Talk and Snipe, while Infused have taken nades. Phelpsy sitting back there with Ruthless. With the Talk, of course, for anyone who doesn't know, RLS is Barrage Ruthless. Or Effect Ruthless. Waddles has to be careful, of course. It's a tricky area if you do get pushed to actually run away from. Nades now coming in. Chucky's going to watch the torpedo area for the flank. Excuse me. And it looks like Barrage are going to get away. Infused are not going to make a play off that situation, but they are going to take middle bridge back. Reaction is right on the end now. Eager to try and get perhaps a shotgun battle down low side. He's looking for him. They've seen him trapped. There, Reaction you see spying him out. Snipe though in the hands of Craze. Can Reaction actually get shot here? Don't think so. No, he cannot. Craze at least has not spotted him on that cover. Lucasade with the second snipe on his back on high side. Craze holding that junction area, that map control area, to block Team Barrage in their side of the map. Of course, it's still anyone's round. An update 1-all. That is the scoreboard, guys. Hold your thoughts. A smoke coming in now for Team Barrage. They're going to try and play for the second Talk, and they have successfully. Very well played by them. Minimal shots being sent their way. Phelpsy and Lucasade on hand as combat medics for that scenario. 1 minute left again in this round. Torpo being sent away. Reaction now has finally picked up the sniper. Known for his ice-breaking ability. Whoa, shot coming his way, but he is going to try and push up. Fuse looking very aggressive now. Craze getting picked off again. His head is glued to the Barrage snipers this map. Here comes the play now. 4v3. Ruthless taking out Waddles. 20 seconds. Infused going to try and return the round in their favour. Craze well down Chucky. Reaction's going to be stuck in the corner, and he is going to get picked off. Wow. Great round by Team Barrage. They're not losing a single life again. Seems like when they get the initial kill, they are very good at all four of them staying alive, regardless of the situation. 2-1 to Barrage now. What a great game this has been thus far. 3 low now for Team Infused. They have picked up Sniper. Where's Torpo going to be in their control in a second? No, Smoke's going out for Barrage, but they're not chancing anything. They're actually pulling back this time. Ruthless is going to run off. Lucasade's going to get down. Not sure where actually. I think he was high side. Getting picked off there by Craze. There's Craze. He picked up the kill. Phelpsy trying to push. Now, sadly, he's going to noob roll into Infused. Craze will get down. 4v2. Crazed with a headshot on Waddles again. Proving his ability as a snipe. Fantastic play by him. Wow. Of course, it wasn't a simple 4v2 when you're playing against Barrage. Crazed with a snipe. Excellent by him there. 3 members of Team Infused now on middle bridge. Reaction has the snipe in his hands, but three men alive in this numbers advantage. Crazed and trying to take cover against the wall here for that angle. It looks like passive players come in. Whoa, we've seen a smoke grenade actually come from Reaction now onto their bridge. What a fantastic smoke, of course. Reaction's moved up now though, of course, hunting Barrage members down, throwing 2 smokes this time. He has the snipe. Can he kill this one person? Crazed is aware of him there. Looks like it could be a little standoff. No. The player's Reaction is ain't going to aim up, and he's going to pop Craze through a pillar, it seems like, on this camera. Here comes the push, and Ruthless quickly getting taken out. So well played by Infused. Reaction there, getting his first kill of the map. Don't think Crazed was aware that Reaction could shoot him there. Assuming he actually could not see him there. Wow, very well played indeed. 2-all now at this point. Is the strategy going to change? Let's have a look. Got too low side again. Are they going to try and rotate for Torpo? No, it doesn't look like. Smoke's being thrown. They think they're thinking about it. Infused Reaction has taken middle bridge from high side though. No sniping Team Infused's hands. Crazed though with the snipe. He's going to have to shoot through smoke. Smoke's everywhere. I'll cover in this map. Ruthless trying to go for the Torpo. He has picked up, but he is going to get down. Can Infuse take advantage of this push now? Yes, they can. Phelpsy getting taken out very quickly by the frag grenades there of Reaction over the middle bridge. Ruthless is managing to survive there, though. And of course, Ruthless has moved. Reaction trying to get the angle from middle bridge, of course. Ruthless perhaps unsure of where to place himself at this point. Craze still got the angle from Snipe, covering the angle from middle bridge. Always taking a very good angle there and cover. Chucky is still hanging around that Torpo area. Perhaps a push could be on for them in this numbers game. Ruthless is stuck down low side on his own, of course. Here we go. He's going to try and teardrop Wardles. He's going with a push here though. Lou's trying to push to under the bridge. It's not going to happen for him. Ruthless is going to get turned around by Wardles there and is going to get taken out quickly. 4v1 now for Crazed. We know how good he is with the snipe. Can he get another headshot in this numbers disadvantage situation? Quickly, we have Infused Crazed meeting him on the middle bridge, not giving him any room to breathe. Stuck on this block now. He needs these headshots. That does not connect to the headshot. He will get the body check. Can he take advantage? No, he can't. And he will get down very quickly. Of course, 4v1 against such a good team, regardless of what power weapon you have and how skillful you are with it, is a very difficult situation indeed. 3-2 to Team Infused now. 1-all in maps. Who can take the win now of this map and pull forward in map count? Change of strategy now, perhaps for either team. Reaction not getting the snipe again, it seems. No, he's actually pulled off in reaction to a Barrage strategy, it seems. Phelpsy is on high side. Here we go. Barrage actually trying to push up high side. No, it's not going to happen. Phelpsy considering it. Here we go, actually. He's still turning around. Nades are in the hands, of course, of Team Infused. Reaction still running. He has to be careful, though. We're going to jump on board with him. He might get angle from middle bridge. He is running. Very well put by him to actually survive there. Phelpsy behind Reaction. Chucky actually coming to support now with Craze from middle bridge and those nades. Phelpsy picking out Jet Reaction, that 1v1. Absolute anarchy at this point. Shotgun barrels everywhere. Wardle's taking his 1v against Phelpsy. Bouncing straight into that shotgun of his. Chucky and Wardle's turning around. 3v2 numbers now. They're going to have to meet these two players on high side. Both teams considering slowing down. Infused trying to push now. 3v2 in Infused favour, in fact. Ruthless gets one down, but sadly not enough to win that round. Team Infused, wow. Two fantastic teams. Strategy clearly very important, that map. We know Reaction how good he is with the snipe, but he did not pick it up. They chose map control and the frag grenades instead. An unorthodox strategy there by Team Barrage. A slow deciding push there to actually go to high side, but it did not pay off. Fantastic play by them from both teams, of course. 2-1 now to Team Infused. And it looks like they got caught out big time. Team Barrage then with that push. Phelpsy tried to push Reaction. Did manage to get him in the end, but sadly it was not quick enough for Infused to actually fly it behind from middle bridge and shoot their team in the back, and then eventually winning. These maps, guys, 4-1 first map, Gridlock to Team Infused, clocked out, Barrage 4-1 to them, and then now it's just 4-2 for Canal's third map. Either team winning, they do not give much more rounds to the opposite team. It could be anyone's game just now. It looks like we're going to go to a short break at this point until next map, so we'll be back shortly Of course, remember, they only need to take one more map, Team Infused now, to beat Team Effect, also known as Team Barrage. At this point, join